the Point Student Ministry Update. I hope you all are doing well. Just thank you so much for the prayers and all the Facebook messages this past week as I went through all the stages of having the head flu and all the head congestion and funk. But I'm doing a lot better today. I was able to come back for Sunday, and that was my main goal as we kicked off our Good Sex series. And I think we started off really well. We saw a lot of great ministry happen at the end of the service. Lots of kids down in front of the stage just crying, confessing, praying for healing. Just a lot of really great stuff. And so I think this is a timely series, and so the response has been really good. So if you missed it yesterday, you missed a good one. Once again, I just wanted to let you know, and you'll see the address down at the bottom of the screen there, but if you do want to hear the messages and get caught up, or if you have a parent who asks you a question and you want to hear what I say within the context and how I said it, just go to sermon.net/David Martin, and you can actually hear all of the GPS services from the past, and actually all the ones that from my previous youth group as well. So anyway, great day. It was a wonderful day to start this series, and so we're just moving forward from here. So this coming Wednesday, we're going to be talking about modesty, and so I know that's definitely a hot topic, a hot button issue, especially for the girls, because let's just be honest, men are visual, and so the more a young lady shows, the more that our eye is tempted to take those images in. Let's just be honest. And so modesty is a very big issue, especially with our culture. I went to Walmart just a couple of weeks ago, and they have toddler jeans that are like hip huggers, and it's just like they're babies, you know? And so our culture says, man, if the quicker we can get them looking sexy, the better off we are. And so a lot of people buy this. And so a student has grown up in this culture. And so what we find shocking and what we find to be inappropriate, our culture has said, no, this is perfectly acceptable. And so you may be talking to your girls, especially this week, about modesty, and they're going to think that you were born in the 1800s. And so what we want to do is this. We don't want to put upon them what we think and how they should dress necessarily, or the types of clothes that they need to be wearing. We don't want them to expect them to dress like us. But at the same time, there is a level of modesty that God expects from us. And so so you're going to be talking about that this coming week. And of course, the guys, when we talk about modesty, it's probably going to be dealing more with how they struggle with how girls dress, but also modesty for guys and how to present themselves in a way that's honoring to God as well. So this week should be fun. What we want to make sure, once again, is we don't want to get on a soapbox. What we want to do is we want our students to know that we are talking to them from a place of love, and this is for their benefit. This is so they can be respected by the opposite sex and not create a stumbling block for the opposite sex as well. And so we want them to know that we're speaking this in love to protect them and to protect those that they are hanging out with and developing relationships with, and we just don't want to create those things. So not really well articulated, but you kind of get the point. So if you have any questions, let me know, but we're going to move forward on Wednesday, and we're going to be talking about modesty. Another thing, another wonderful development I wanted to let you all know is we want to welcome on Virginia Lopez as our new admin, and she's so much more than that. She's just such a wonderful asset to our team, and so she is actually coming on full-time. She's taken Natalie's spot. Natalie is going to be working for another company where she feels her gifts are going to be better used, and so she's got a lot of experience in the education field, and so the company she's working with fits perfectly with her skill set. And so we are happy to have Virginia on. She's going to do a great job, but we are also sad to see Natalie go. Just in what she brought to our team, as far as her sweet spirit, her willingness to help us out and to just be so accommodating. And so Natalie, if you're watching this, just know that we just thank you for all that you brought to us in the Grace Point team, and we pray for God's blessings and benefits over you and Brian as you pursue a new position here up the road. And so for Virginia, all your questions are going to be filtered towards her now, and so she's there to help you make your life easier. And so we are so excited that Virginia's on, so welcome, Virginia. Those are really the main things that I want to throw at you. One last thing, actually. We did the G5 assessment a couple of weeks ago, and I believe we had close to 90 respond, but that was out of 150 that were there, and so I'm thinking that probably the GIFT assessment test kind of trumped the G5 assessment. But you'll see those back on your tables this week, and so what I encourage you to do, if your student has not done one yet, we really need them to fill that out, because that's going to give us a good gauge on where we're heading, and we can actually measure growth. And to let you know, that is a very, very rare thing to be able to have, and have a tool like this that most youth groups don't have. And so we want to be able to do really good ministry and have a reason why we are teaching towards certain things, and so it's a wonderful tool. So please make sure your students fill it out, and if you haven't done yours yet, you need to jump on it. I'm going to put the link back in the email. Take 5 minutes, fill it out, and that just helps me know how to best lead you guys, and it's going to help you know how to best lead your students. So anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you guys for all that you do. I look forward to seeing you Wednesday, and enjoy the wonderful weather. See you soon. Bye.